And welcome to the Mandela Effect video you're watching right now. And yes, so when I first realized that the Berenstain Bears have changed and the map has changed and all these other changes have changed a couple of years ago, I was like, holy crap, this Mandela Effect thing is pretty awesome. So what I was going to do, um, well, prior to coming out and talking about what I perceive and what I understand, and hopefully help some people out on YouTube. Before that, I was looking for Mandela effects. It was fairly new, at least to me, and it wasn't that mainstream yet. So I was like, all right, so movie lines seem to have changed, and I'm sensitive to some of these movie line changes. So let me look up famous quotes from movies, and I went through some websites and I found a list of 100 famous quotes from movies. So what I did is I was reading them, and obviously some of those quotes I'm not going to know because I didn't watch the movie or whatnot. Others I'm familiar with the quote. I didn't watch the movie, familiar with the quote, but who knows? Maybe it's one of those things where it was just said over and over and over again, and it was just it took on a life of its own, and the quote was misspoken many times. That happens. Some of the Mandela Effect movie quotes. That's the cause. There's no question about that. But anyway, so I was looking through the quotes that I recognize, and I'm going through, and I get through about half of them. And what do I find? Life was like a box of chocolates, Forrest Gump. And I was like, boom, right there. No, no, no. Definitely is wrong, wrong from at least from what I experienced. I know it was life is like a box of chocolates because I said that line over and over again. I basically reenacted that scene numerous times after watching the movie in the theater in person. So yeah, I saw that line. I was like, boom. So I went. There was prior to Mandela Effect becoming so popular and talked about, MandelaEffect.com was a forum where people could share their experiences and changes and ideas on why the things were changing. So I wrote on the forum, mandelaeffect.com, Fiona Broom, who runs it. So I wrote like, oh my God, like Forrest Gump's changed. Like this is crazy. And then the next day, I guess I was like the straw that broke the camel's back, at least for Fiona Broom on the Forrest Gump Mandela Effect, because then she posted an article about that change. So I'm guessing others were talking about it to her, and then I just added on, and then she's like, boom, and she put it out there. So the mandelaeffect.com website, yeah, Forrest Gump. So anyway, that's my story about me searching for a Mandela effect change, specifically some movie quote that might have changed, and I didn't have any knowledge or lists of movies that have changed. I only knew of a few at that time, and I found it on my own. And it was the Forrest Gump one. So anyway, it was a fun experience. I enjoyed the uniqueness of that activity. I'll see you guys later.